Hi everyone, this is Hiram Todd for CIT 360, and I'll be talking about use case documents and diagrams. Alright, so this is a business type document that details the levels of how an application, system, or website and their users, actors, can achieve specific goals. This document offers step-by-step reports of how the user/actor uses the application, system, or website to achieve the desired results. This is to help identify and organize the desired business interaction service in the application or the system that will achieve the specific goals for the user. Now, what will be included in the document is what kind of user will be using the system. What does the user want to do, and what is the goal? What are the steps the user would take to achieve the goal? What would be the response of the application to achieve the action or the system? What is not included is the implemented language and the details of the user interface of what the user would see on the screen. Now, the elements of the use case are actors, stakeholders, preconditions, postconditions, triggers, main success scenarios, and alternative paths. Now, there are two kinds of actors. There are primary actors and secondary actors. Primary actors are stakeholders that will be initiating the system to perform a certain behavior, and secondary actors participate in the completion of the use case. Now, stakeholders are anyone or anything that has vested interest in the function of the system, and preconditions. This is a section that describes conditions that must be completed prior to executing the use case. And postconditions is the other way. It describes the state of the system at the end of the use case and may include conditions for both successful and unsuccessful execution. The triggers is the initiating event of the use case and main success scenarios. This case is when things go right, go perfect. Alternative paths are many variations, special extensions, or conditions that are necessarily separate from the main flow in case previous options are unsuccessful. This is right up there with always have a backup for your backup, or there is always more than one way to skin a cat, I guess. All right. Benefits of the use cases. Well, it's very beneficial when it comes to providing like blueprints of the system. This gives you a plan and notes on how the system should behave when it comes time to receiving user requests. Use cases document sequential step-by-step, starting with user goals and conclude with final outcome. They also provide the list of goals which can be used to determine the cost and intricacy of the system works. With this information, project teams can discuss the project's function on how it is built and how it can be taken as requirements. Now, this is a little something that let's see, I had the website. Okay, so this is a use case for withdrawing funds from an ATM. So use case, withdrawing funds from an ATM. What's the actor? That's a customer. Now the description would be customer inserts debit card, selects withdraw funds, enters the request amount, and completes the process by receiving the request amount of the money and a receipt. And then the precondition would be welcome screen is displayed. And then the flow of events. So from 1 to 14, we have customer slide debit card, machine prompts for customer PIN, system authenticates customer account, then displays customer's options. Customer chooses to withdraw funds. System displays the account options. Customer selects the desired account. System then prompts the customer for the amount to withdraw. The customer inputs the desired amount. System processes the customer's request. The system dispenses the customer's cash and receipt. System prompts user for an additional service or beyond another option to quit. Customer selects quit. System closes service. Now the post condition would be the welcome string is returns. The alternative flow, customer authentication fails. Customer may have insufficient funds. ATM may not have sufficient funds. So that would be another process of flow events and, preconditions. And it's just a whole new thing. Now, next, I'll be talking about use case diagrams. This is what we also call a UML, Unified Modeling Language. Use case diagram, and this is what we call a UML, Unified Modeling Language use case diagram, and provides a way to visualize a design for a system. Use case is the what when it comes to specifics of the behavior, part of the development of a system, rather than the how to exact a method of making it work. Modeling helps us to visualize a system from an end user's perspective. This modeling can be seen as a map and displays both the structural and the behavioral diagrams and their interactions. See, I have right here, I have the site for this. This is from the UML, the Visual Paradigm site. So one of the notation descriptions is actor, and this is what I've talked to you before, but this gives a little bit more description. This little guy interacts with the use case, which is the system function. They also play role in the business, and they can be different roles. They trigger the use cases and are responsible for the system inputs and have expectations from the system outputs. Now, in this case, we have an actor. The actor is actually cell phone. And then we have an actor. These are actors, but this is a representation of external phone companies. And then this is our actor right here, which is the customer. These ovals are, all three of these are use case. And this here represents the system boundary. And then we have the associations. These lines right here go from the actors to the use cases. See, this is like a map. It shows you how everything connects to each other. Okay, this talks about the use cases. This is the system function, and the actors are linked to them while others are not. Boundary of the system. This is the whole system as defined in the requirement documents. If there say if this was a system for an ERP organization, then each of these may be modules for accounting, another one for payroll, personnel, etc. And this line here is the association boundary. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not supposed to be here. Oh, so the association. This is actually also what we call a communication link. This is a participation of an actor in a use case, and shown connecting all the actors to the use cases. So I created one. I got it from somewhere that. Anyways, it shows these actors. One actors. This would be representation of a customer. This is the system boundary. Here's our bank, and here's our technician. And this is involving the system, the bank ATM. So, and these involve a great deal of the customer, the bank, and the technician. So we have our first use case of check balance. And then this is an option for our customer. And then we have our deposit, our other use case, our other option is deposit, and the other one's withdraw. Then we have transfer. And these all interlink to the bank. Even the technician guy here, here's a use case of maintenance to make sure the the system boundary, the bank ATM, is getting the maintenance that it needs. And the bank will be contacting the technician when this machine needs maintenance. Repairs. There'll be times where this ATM breaks down or something malfunctions, so the bank has to contact our tech to come make repairs. That's the use case for repairs here. So yeah, this is my little lesson on use case document and diagrams. I hope this was something that you learned from, and well, this is the end of my presentation, and I thank you. Have a good night.